Okay, this is the famous Lingben Messiah scooter. Pretty sure there's not another one in the United States like this. This probably came as a sample in a shipment of scooters to some moped dealer. He sold it. And you can find one, let me know, but I've never seen another one. I got this at auction for a couple $100. It had been parked illegally, Leesburg, Virginia, where it had been operated for, I think, about 3 years. Still has the warning no parking, auction stickers on it. Warning, this vehicle is going to be towed if you don't move it, stickers. This mirror is loose. This mirror is just missing. It was laying on its side at the auction place when I found it, and I didn't see the mirror there, so anyhow, that's gone. Turn signal lens is gone. Of course, none of that's legal for moped or needed for moped operations because you don't have to inspect these. It's got a nice windshield. This thing is huge. It's got this big metal bar going around it. It needs a bolt here. It's just hanging. Probably because it fell over and busted it off, so you'll have to fix that. The front brake master cylinder won't squeeze shut. Sight glass is gone. No fluid in it, so it's probably just broke. So you can plan on having to replace this. Came with no keys. So we took the plastic off. We have the plastic to get the key switch out so we could expose the wiring. You can get the key switches off the internet, $50 for the entire key set. There's a key there. There's a key for the gas lock. There's a key for the helmet lock. There's a key for the trunk. The trunk I think we have open. Yeah, it's masking tape shut right now. So it also has a volume control for the stereo. Stereo is mounted in the trunk. Speakers are in the trunk. And it has an iPod connection up here, hooking up, you know, some auxiliary sound thing. Let's see. It has a digital display dash, a bunch of stuff on it. I'll show you in a second. Everything else seems to function, turn signals, horn, all that kind of stuff. It has new battery, pulled the engine out, fixed some stuff on it, got it running. The back wheel needs a tire. The back wheel has a ding in it that if the tire goes flat, you can't barely fill it back up again without putting a cargo belt around the tire and compressing it on there, which is pretty much standard operating procedure for these tubeless tires. So if it does go flat on you, you have to have a cargo strap or put an inner tube in it, and that'll fix the problem. But it will need a tire. That one's really bald. It's got a little bit left on it, but not a whole lot. So you got your back tire, inner tube, or get a wheel, one or the other. Master cylinder up front, key switches, various little things, left mirror, turn signal lens. Let me pop this open. So you open up the trunk. Inside the trunk is a stereo. And what they've done is they put this little cassette thing in here with wires on it from the factory. You shove that in there, and that's to make your iPod stuff work up from the front. If you actually want to use the radio as a radio, you'd have to change your stations back here and then use your volume knob up there. That's just the way they do it. Got a big old heavy-duty luggage rack in addition to the storage in the back. Seats too, things really big. Rear brake, which you have to press to start it. Front brake, which won't squeeze because it needs a master cylinder. Some kind of brake lockup thing for parking it, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, if you really got to fix it, you're going to need this mirror, that lens, this master cylinder, and I think it needs a new choke on the carburetor. Get the sheet off. I have to use starting fluid to get it started the very first time if it's cold out. Then the rest of the day it'll start all up. What these engines have is this right here is an electric choke, and this is a really generic engine they're used on a lot of scooters. It just has two screws and this whole thing comes out, and evidently what it is a little needle that moves back and forth based on heat, and it blocks off or opens an orifice to let more fuel in there for starting when it's cold. And maybe you can fix this one, maybe you need one. They're like $50. Air cleaners down at the bar, and I've got it all just so I can spray stuff in it when it's really cold. Key switch. It needs a key switch that closes 2 wires to start and closes 2 wires to stop and kill the engine. So basically, all these two wires, the black and red one, do is energize your electric starter and your display. So hold on, let me hook those up. After you started it, you can take these two wires apart and it'll keep running because you've got to kill the other two wires in order to cut it off. So you just hook the black and red together to get it started. To stop it, you take them off and hook the black and green together, which you could actually just do with a double through switch from Radio Shack for $1 and get rid of the key switch. You don't have to have a key switch. Let's see if it will start up. Press the brake in. Starter button's hidden up inside of here. Got a glove box. Oh, hold on. Play. It's a really big scooter. Lots of room. It's got a gold wing seat on it. The thing's huge. But let me show you something. I've got scooters. I got too many scooters. But I don't have a gas scooter, and I don't have one anywhere near that big. And no, you can't buy these. Not for sale. But I got tons of scooters. But I don't have a scooter like that scooter. That's why I bought it. But I'm not going to use it. You know why? Because I got a Geo Metro. I don't need a scooter. I get 60 miles to a gallon. in a car, so I don't use this anymore, or the other one. This one's pretty cool though. 4-stroke, no mixing gas. Just put the gas in and go. 4 sale as is. And I think I'm going to raise the price because I had to shoot this video. Just picture yourself on this badass machine. Looks like a snowmobile front end. Cruising down the boulevard, picking up chicks. Oh yeah. There you go, pumping. I'd leave them stickers on there. It just looks cool. Ride it like you stole it. Hold on. You pull those two wires apart and it keeps running. That just kills all your electrical. They kill it. You took the green and so really you just need a double pull, double throw switch, or you can go buy a key. It goes right there. I have the old key switch, but it's no good. So you can find the right one if you want to buy one. And it just mounts right up in there. Here's the air cleaner. Here's the dashboard where the key switch is supposed to go. It's all intact. So the only really missing part is the left side view mirror. You'll never find one that looks like that. There's just no way because it's really unique. But you can find something that'll work. That's all.